Orders received.
Even in death I still serve.
Establishing a secondary base near this location will give us a forward position with which to engage the enemy.
Onward to glory! Cleanse, purge, kill!
I am ready to serve. Again.
Onward to glory! Moving out. Orders received, brother. Weapons at ready. It is time. Taking damage. Charge. Commencing attack. None shall stop us. Engaging the enemy. None shall stop us. Moving out. Orders received. Understood. Moving out. Fear our wrath.
Praise the Emperor.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
It will be done.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. At last, back to war.
Taking damage.
Walk softly and carry
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
I am ready to pass judgment.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
At last,
the
back
heretic.
to war. I shall end you. By his word.
Taking damage.
Identifying targets. Die! Die! Die!
So the good Inquisitor senses no chaos here. How fortunate for the Imperium that such keen-eyed eagles stand vigil over her gates.
What dark crafts have these Eldar invoked?
None. At least not here. The servants of Chaos sacrificed this poor guardsman themselves.
To what end, Isador?
I know not. I believe the altar is a marker, a waypoint in a map that leads elsewhere. Someone defaced many portions of text. Regardless of what Chaos seeks here, the altar requires a sacrifice of blood, or more likely, a life.
Brother Isador, you have an hour to study the altar. Document everything as is our tradition. Then burn it, lest its taint infect us all.
But Gabriel, there is much to learn from here. We should not be too eager to...
Learn what? Chaos does not teach. It misleads and it betrays. There is nothing to learn here, save for our next course. These transports have been damaged somehow. Make the repairs, and be quick.
Well, Brother Isador, what betrayal have you wrought? Disabling your own vehicles? Harboring artifacts despite your good captain's instructions?
Gabriel does not understand. He does not appreciate the significance of this.
No, but I do.
Quiet, heretic. Once I find what you seek, I will use it against you for the glory of the Emperor and my brothers.
You wish to deal me a harsh blow to prove your strength and worth, well, then come to me. I wait at Mount Korath.
Have no fear, sorcerer. I will be there.
Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isador has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I've requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, Brother Librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations. My aim shall not falter.
Scouts ready. Scouts
Taking
advance.
damage.
Rush the enemy position.
Our aim is to Scouts awaiting orders. Gathering intelligence.
What's your order? None shall stop us. Regrouping, ever vigilant. Awaiting orders.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Follow my lead. For the Emperor. Follow me into battle.
This structure is a webway portal. The Eldar use them to quickly travel from one location to another. We must destroy any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
Confirmed. This is a good location to establish a field base. Follow me into battle. Gabriel to the Litany of Fury. Lock on my location and prepare to drop HQ. Now. Agreed.
Direct us to the enemy. Take and hold. What is your order?
Scouts ready.
At your command. What is your order? Position secure.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, my lord. Onward to glory!
I am the instrument of his will.
The Emperor protects. For terror, faith and duty.
Area secured. What is your order? Stay vigilant, brothers. Taking hits!
Take the battle.
I am the instrument of his will. I am the instrument of his will. I will be there soon. Identifying targets.
Taking heavy fire!
Moving out. Moving out. Faith is eternal. I will purge the unclean.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Faith is eternal.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Now that we have established our field base, we must continue through the mountain pass on foot.
Protocol.
Expect heavy resistance. Make sure you move cautiously and keep the
Build
field
routine
base protected
721
at all times.
initiated.
Command me. I have waited long for this
Fear
day.
not the sight. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Begun.
Command me.
We are the Emperor's chosen. To the skies!
At last, back to war. Die! Die! Die!
My lord, I have arrived at your request.
We need you to cover the eastern
Identifying
pass.
targets.
The combat that is occurring here will likely
I
attract
shall
the Orc
end you.
forces nearby. We cannot afford their interference.
I understand. You can count on the Imperial Guard to hold this pass. No orcs will get by us.
Keep me appraised
I
of the
shall
situation.
end you.
If possible, I will provide you assistance if the Orcs attack.
Yes, my lord.
To me, my
Enemy is
brothers.
attacking!
Die! Die! Die!
Here to serve.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself, by his word.
I await your instructions.
Direct us to the enemy.